Good morning, YouTube. I hope everything's off to a fine start at your house this morning. Weather report in East Texas. Well, the sun's trying to shine through some mostly cloudy skies. It's about 65 degrees, maybe 70 degrees, kind of warm. It's Saturday, so if you look around, my yard's looking kind of shabby. So I haven't started my lawnmower since October. So let's see how this goes. This is a blind start. I don't know. We may have battery issues. We may have all kinds of issues. Let's see. First, let's do a visual inspection. Loading pop stand in the way. Oh, miss. Tire there looks good. That one looks good. All looks good. Let's see. See if the battery's dead. Oh, chokes, froze. It's needing some attention. Let me see if I can get it out. Nope. So, I'm gonna go grab some WD-40. I'll be right back. Let's got that. Put a little shot right there. See, just like a lot of you guys out there, I leave my lawnmower sitting out all winter. Dang, dang. Yes, sir, I know. I know. If I was one of my customers, I'd be getting a dirty look right now. I knew it would, so let me grab a pair of pliers now. These bent metal pliers will help me get this a little bit more. There we go. I don't think, oh, the knob, come on. loose end. Alright, a little lubrication helps. Makes it go a long way. Alright, everything's working back there. Well, let's see how she fared over the winter. I could sit in this chair all day. Get no fuel. Fuel in it. Did I take my own advice? Well, it's completely dry. It has very, very little fuel in it. So it could possibly be completely out of gas. Alright. But I've got a feeling that the gas in the bowl is at least dried up. I want to say something right now. Do not ever use starting fluid on a gasoline engine. Starting fluid will cause the rings to break. Don't ask me why, because there's a big long explanation about that long. You size crazy. Take my word for it. Starting fluid and ether will make your rings crack on a gasoline engine. All right. Use it on a diesel engine all you want to. Do not use it on a gasoline engine. All right. Use this right here. It will start any gasoline engine you want. Time for service. problem solved. My gas bowl was empty, and the fuel pump hadn't had a chance to get it all the way to the carburetor. I don't wind on them until they just I don't like that. Now, doesn't sound like the carburetor needs any help, but I do need fuel. And even though I serviced this lawnmower last summer, yes, I serviced it last summer when I put a new set of blades on it. I changed the oil filter, the air filter, put a new set of blades on it. I greased everything on it. I inspected the belts, all the bearings on it, and hey, it's my lawnmower. I've had it. I bought it 2015. It's 2022. It's 7 years old this spring, and I've got wow, it's not a lot. 136 hours on it. It's been serviced 136, divide that by 25. That's how many times it's been serviced. It's been serviced 5 times. All right, except for the very first time. The very first time I serviced it after 10 hours. You don't want to leave that break-in oil in there very long at all. You want to get it out of there because it's got metal shavings in it from break-in process of you know, and you got all the machining that's going on there, and any burrs, any defects in the machine, in the machine parts, they're gonna be finating themselves. The valves are gonna be hardening and seating, all in that process, and you want to get any of those little metal burrs out of there. So at 5 to 10 hours, you want to change that oil. You want to change that oil. The 25 hours, you want to change your oil filter, your air filter, especially your air filter. If you work in extremely dusty environments, you want to change it more often than that, because that's the lifeblood of your engine. That is your lungs to your engine. That's where it's getting all of its air from. And if it's dusty, dirty air, your engine's breathing that dusty, dirty air in, and it's gonna cause premature wear on your valves, on your pistons, on your rings, on just everything in there, all the way down to your crankcase and all your bearings. So please, for your own sake, service your lawnmower regularly. I charge $150 to come out and do a full service on your lawnmower, and that's plus parts. $150 plus parts. So you get, along with that $150, you get charged for a set of blades. You get charged for a air filter, an oil filter, all the oil to change the oil, and all the lubrications, grease, WD-40, PB Blaster, anything that needs to be greased, lubed, taken care of, it's taken care of. All your bearings are inspected, all your belts are inspected, and you will be notified if you have any problems. And if you want to change it then the price goes up. You know, if you have any repairs that need to be made and you decide that you want to have them done right then the price will go up, because, you know, then you add repair costs to it. And I'm reasonable. I do, depending on what kind of belts they are and how difficult they are to change. A deck belt is usually a half hour to change, and a drive belt is in the neighborhood of an hour, depending on how much you have to disassemble to get to put it on. Now, if it's an extremely difficult belt to disassemble stuff and get it put on, then the price goes up. But, you know, I try to be reasonable with everyone. I mean, everyone gets the same deal, you know. And I say it's $150. That's during the busy season. During the season when I'm running specials, like April and August, it's $125 for a service. I give you a $25 discount on that service. I make it $125, and we get you taken care of. And during the peak season, it gets a little bit more expensive because it does take time, and it takes from my repairs. It does. It takes days away from my repairs, and I try to schedule my lawnmowers on certain days, and my ATVs on certain days. I don't do as much ATV work as I do lawnmower work during the summertime, and on certain days, that's all I work on. I schedule ATVs to be worked on that day, because usually ATVs take a full day to work on. I try not to schedule 2 in a day, whereas lawnmower repairs, I can schedule anywhere from 2 to 3 a day, depending on what they sound like whenever I call, or whenever they call me, excuse me. Guys, my name's Chris. I own Lone Star Mobile Mechanic, and I have a YouTube channel. I have Facebook pages. I have a Google site with reviews. I advertise on the radio. I advertise on Facebook. So pick up your phone and call me, and let's schedule an appointment today. I don't do it over text. I do not schedule appointments over text. I want you to be, I want to hear your voice. I want to speak to you. I want to know what you're like. I can tell a lot about people by just speaking with them. And so at that point right there, you know, you guys reach up there and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and you know, leave a comment down below. It'd be great. I don't mind even bad comments. It doesn't matter to me none. I'm gonna drop this video off right now, and I'm going to go down here, and I am actually gonna take my machete and chop down my asparagus that should have been chopped down a month or 2 ago. I don't like the cold weather. I don't work a lot during the cold weather, and it's probably a good thing because I don't really like it. Business is slow during the winter, and I don't understand why, because I mean the stuff is out there and it's broke down, and I guess that folks think that you don't want to work in during the winter time. I don't know, but I see shops have a whole lot of stuff going on, and I also see them shops, they got stuff stacked to high heavens out in their back in behind their building, and to me it looks like they ain't getting nothing fixed. Whereas whenever I come out, I make you an estimate, unless it's a factory, or excuse me, unless it's a vendor specific item. If I have to go to a dealership to buy that item, such as a Kohler starter or a Kohler carburetor, it's got to be a Kohler, or it's got to be a Briggs & Stratton. And the only place I can get it from are official vendors. I have no, how would you say, I have no route around those guys to get parts. And I use routes around people, the big companies, to go to the small companies, and I buy my parts. And whenever I order my parts, I know my parts are being shipped the minute I order them, because that's how I do business. I don't like back orders. Back orders slow me down. Back orders back me up. Last year I had 2 parts to go on back order, and one of them was 3.5 months, and the other was 4 months. And I had 3. Excuse me, I had 3. And the other one was 9 months getting to me. And by the time those people got their part, they took and put that part with the machine that they had, and they sold the machine without having the repair done. It was a rear end assembly for a Yamaha Rhino. So guys, like I said, reach up there and subscribe to this channel. Watch me every day. Watch me every day. I try to put something on every day. God bless you, and remember, all things are possible through Christ.